Hey, welcome back. I've got a nice stack of books to show off this time, so let's get started. First up, I've got Life with Archie, number 52. A classic hippie saying, don't trust anyone over the age of 30, or don't trust anyone over 30. Sorry, 92. 15 center. Life with Archie, December 1969. Beautiful cover. None the worse for wear. A little bit of scuffing. It's got the typical corner fold. Nice clean pages overall. Really nice. I'd say it's, for the most part, it's aged well. Jughead. Beautiful book. Really nice. Happy with that one. Okay, and I've got Alpha Flight Special from 1992. Only Wolverine can lead them. Alpha Flight Special number 1, volume 2, June 1992. Cool World ad on the inside front cover there. Hollywood. Oh yeah, very 90s. Very 90s artwork in that. Nice and clean though. Penciler Pat Broderick. Inker Bruce Patterson. Cool book. Okay, then I've got Marvel Premiere featuring Iron Fist, number 18. Get the shine off of there. Marvel Premiere, 1974. Penciler Larry Hama. The G.I. Joe guy. Inker Dick Giordano. I'm trying to find a... There we go. Beautiful artwork in there. Oh dear. Someone lost his legs on this back last panel there. Oh, and it's got the Marvel stamp. Marvel value stamp. Usually when you find these, this has been clipped out because the kids would collect them. This one is number 74, The Stranger, from Series A. Give you a closer look at that. Very cool. Very happy with that one. Okay, we've got Metal Men, number 45. The cover on this one was what caught my eye, because it looked to me as though the entire team was on the front cover. Getting busy. Metal Men, Volume 13, number 45, 1976. Another... What's this one? There's a Twinkies ad on the inside front cover featuring the penguin. If I can get in there. Too funny, these old ads. I'm just trying to find a... There we go. Really clean inside. Beautiful work. Artist Walt Simonson. Beautiful stuff. No, too funny. PSA ad on this side, and an ad for the Big Boy Superman versus Spider-Man, which I actually had when I was a kid. I just sold it recently. But yeah, I had that for decades. Very cool book. Gorgeous Romita artwork in it. Justice for All includes children too. Yeah. Metal Men. Okay. I've got a newer book. Looks to me to be a variant cover. Let me just give me a couple of seconds here. Oh yeah, it's definitely a new book. You can tell by the paper. Yeah, it looks as though I'm going to have to look this one up. But to me, it looks like a variant cover being a variant version of the Twilight Zone. Check the indicia. Okay. Twilight Zone Volume 1, Number 1, first printing by Dynamite Entertainment of New Jersey. Let's see. Illustrated by... There's the information there. I'm not even going to try to insult by figuring out how to pronounce that name. But yeah, nice clean work. Definitely a newer book. Oh, I'm sorry, did I actually mention the date of publishing? 2014. The cover threw me off because there's a little signature there. It's 13, so. But yeah, nice clean artwork. Oh, Turok ad. Cool. Very cool. So I've had some Rod Serling Twilight Zone comics in the past, and so I picked this one up out of curiosity to see if it was similar. So I'm looking forward to reading through this one. I was very happy to find it. Most of these finds this time around were local comic book shop finds. So what's that? So yeah, LCSs. Next up, I've got Captain America and the Falcon 218. Nice bright yellow cover. Newsstand. Captain America. See if I can find a copyright 1977. All rights reserved, Volume 1, Number 218, February 1978 issue. One Day in Newfoundland. Interesting. Okay, so the artists, there were several artists involved in this one. Buscema, Esposito, and Tartag. You can see there. At last, the secret of Cap's origin revealed. Interesting. Whoa! Hey, too close? Just dropped the book. Whoops. Really nice artwork in this. But I'm curious. I didn't see that when I grabbed this one. Ooh. Drops by the Red Lobster Inn. I wonder if they have all-you-can-eat shrimp. Very nice. Gonna do a quick look. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I didn't even notice that at the time when I picked this one up. It was like, it's just a nice clean looking book. Newsstand. And an early issue. So I was very happy to find this one. Got another new one here. This is Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives. Issue 1. Just looking at the back cover here, it's got all the different variant covers for this issue. Kind of interesting. Okay, so Artist Matthew Roberts, colorist Dave Stewart. Okay, he's everywhere. Okay, Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, number 1, April 2024. So definitely a really new book. Published by Image Comics. Give you an idea of the artistic styles. Very lush. Yeah. Really cool. I'm happy to find that one. Because usually these new ones, when I go into a comic book shop, these are all snapped up already. So, next one. This one was actually an indoor flea market find. Eagle Comics presents Judge Dredd #8. So I had an Eagles Comics or an Eagle Comics in the last video, but it wasn't Judge Dredd, it was Robo Hunter, which, funny enough, there's an ad for it in the back cover for #2. See if I can find in the indicia. So, as I had mentioned last time, Eagle Comics published these North American format comics for the North American market, and essentially reprinted the Judge Dredd stories from the UK comic. I guess you could call it an anthology, because it would have more than one story. It'd be 3 or 4 stories in it. So it was a UK anthology comic called 2000 AD. And I don't have one handy to show you, but it was a larger format than this, larger than a magazine format. And so what they would do is when they were, basically the intention was to introduce these characters and these stories to a North American market. They would take those stories and reprint them in the smaller format. Judge Dredd, Volume 1, #8, June 1984, published by Eagle Comics of London. It's funny because these were pulled from the anthology comic to 2000 AD, they would have different writers and different artists. Let's see. So Dave Gibbons would do lettering, John Burns did color. Okay, so the art, you can see in this little box here, depending on what issue the story carried over into, it might be a different artist. And so Boland would do some, Gibbons would do some. Funny. But I don't see here clearly where it was pulled from, what issue of 2000 AD it was pulled from. I'd have to look that up. But just give you an idea of the artwork. Remember, this was back in 1984. Cool stuff. Now, it's funny, these books are becoming easier and easier to find at flea markets and the like. Very cool, nice saturation. Colors still pop. Pages are really clean. Some color breaks and spine ticks right along the edge, but I mean, it's a black book. Right? You're dealing with a lot of black on the cover. Boland artwork for the cover. Right. So any little ding you're going to see, yeah, a lot of it is also color breaks. But yeah, happy to find this one, number 8. Okay, and then the last raw issue I have is from 2009, Bongo Comics. And I grabbed it for obvious reasons. Bart hanging out at the comic book shop. Bongo Comics. Copyright 2007, 2008, 2009. For a story, no such thing as a free comic. Cool stuff. What are we doing for time? Pages are nice and clean. Colors pop. It's a nice multi-story book. Yeah, cool stuff. Very happy with that. Okay, and I've got a couple of trades that I picked up recently. This is Something is Killing the Children. Volume 1 trade from Boom Studios. It's highly unlikely this is a first printing. Okay, so Something is Killing the Children, Volume 1, June 2023. Originally published in single magazine form, comic book form, as Something is Killing the Children, number 1 to 5. Copyright 2019 and 2020. So I don't see anywhere where it says whether or not this trade publication, oh here it is. So this is the 7th printing. This was kind of a giveaway. Give you a little taste of the artwork on this. And it's broken up into different chapters. Oh, that's rather gruesome. And then, of course, in the back, it's got the at least I thought it did. It's got some ads. Okay, yeah, it's got the cover gallery. There's a couple of. That's always cool to look through, because I suspect it's going to be a while before any of the earlier issues of this book end up in the wild. Could be wrong. You know, there are always going to be people who pick it up because it's hot and then go, this might not be for me. That's a cool cover, this one here. Very cool. Okay, so that's volume 1. And then I picked up, at the same time, picked up volume 2. Trade. See if I can find the indicia real quick. Okay, so this is 4th printing. Copyright 2023. Originally published in single magazine form as Something is Killing the Children, volume 6 to 10. Copyright 2020. I'm just trying to find an interesting couple of pages. An idea of the artwork. Very cool stuff. Oh. That's where our hero meets Mr. Nasty. And there have been a couple of spin-offs of this series already, or at least one, with House of Slaughter. But yeah, very cool find. Happy to find that. Okay, we've got a couple books left. I know this is running long again. First one, manga. Let's see. So, Demon Slayer, Stories of Water and Flame. Manga. Very nice find. So this is a first printing, January 2022. Originally published in 2019. Just beautiful artwork. I don't want to crack the spine, but I want to give you an idea of the artwork in it. Yeah, just really nice stuff. And then it flips to, well, maybe not that page. And this looks to me to be a standalone volume. I could be wrong, but it seems to me that most of the, particularly Demon Slayer, it would say volume 1, volume 2, whatever, whereas this one doesn't have that. So if you were interested in checking out Demon Slayer but didn't want to pay the money to get all of the volumes, then this could probably be the one for you. Okay, and then the last book I've got, which I was very surprised at, and it looks as though it's been pawed through or checked out a few times, because the cover looks as though it's a little stressed. But One Punch Man, Volume 1, manga. Very happy to find this. See if I can find any info. Find the indicia first. So this is 16th printing, 2023, from Viz Media and Shonen Jump. First printing was September 2015. And first published in Japan in 2012. Oh, nice. Wow. Isn't that cool? Just so amazing. Just the talent that goes into these books. Look at that. Just gorgeous stuff. Very clean. And clean lines. Just amazing. So yeah, One Punch Man #1. That was, where the hell did I find this one? This was a bookstore. So it wasn't an LCS. It wasn't a flea market. It was at a bookstore that sells trades and some manga. And yeah, so that's it for this time around. Thanks for checking me out, and hope you enjoyed that. Anything else? I don't think so. So yeah, if you're enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing. And yeah, until next time, enjoy the dig, man. Cheers.